Alright, hey everybody, it is Tony and I'm back. We have 4 TTM returns for you today, so let's jump right on into it. First one is from Darren Mastri. Darren was drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays in the 12th round. He played in his original call-up was because somebody forgot their passport and couldn't leave Toronto. So Darren got the call-up, played in only one game in 2011. He got his first real taste of the big leagues in 2012. Played in 77 games. The Twins were expecting big things out of him in 2013. He got hurt right at the end of spring training, maybe the first week of the regular season. Broke his foot and was pretty much out for the rest of the year and never really got another shot again. He was a speedster, but couldn't get on base very much. He stole 25 bases and 29 chances. A little hard to see Darren's autograph on that card. He signed it in ballpoint pen. That's all right. Darren and I went to college together, so it's still cool to get that. All right. Next return is from the original Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas is 90 years old, so if you want to get him, you better hurry. He was a 3-time All-Star. 54, 55, 58. I was able to ask him some questions, and I forgot those. I'm not by the paper where he answered my questions, but I asked him about the college of coaches thing that the Cubs did in the early 60s. He said it was a terrible idea because if one of the coaches didn't like you, they wouldn't play you. So he did not like the college of coaches. So every day the coach would change for the Cubs. The manager, they called them coaches. And it was just a dumb idea. But anyway, back to Frank Thomas. Played 16 years in the bigs. 286 home runs, 962 RBI for him. Wasn't a speedster by any means. Had a career batting average of 266. Frank Thomas just charged. I believe it's $5 per card, but I threw in 10, and I was happy with what I got. He wrote a nice letter. And the next one is from Mr. Kent Hrbek. Kent Hrbek also charges, but I'll get to that later. 14 years in the big leagues, all with the Minnesota Twins. 293 home runs, 1,086 RBIs. He wasn't a speedster either. Career batting average of 282. Was second in the Rookie of the Year voting in 82. All-Star the same year. Second in MVP voting in 1984 when he hit 27 home runs, 107 runs knocked in. He had a batting average of 311, and he played in 149 games that year. He wrapped up his career in 1994. He played in just half the season. Well, a little more than half the season because 1994 was a strike year, but he played in 81 games, which would have been half the season. 10 home runs, 53 RBI, and a 270 batting average. Kent Hrbek does charge a little bit. I believe he is $5, but I threw in 10 because I sent him 2 cards because I wasn't 100% sure what he charged. So my next one is a Notre Dame return. I'd kind of give it up on this one. I wasn't sure if the guy was actually alive anymore. I kept looking and looking and looking, trying to find something. But lo and behold, there it was. Bob Oska, I believe is how you say his last name. He was a tight end at Notre Dame, converted to offensive line in the NFL. He was drafted by the Washington Redskins in the 5th round in 1959. Was traded to the Bears. Played with the Bears from 1960 to 1969, where he was at offensive line. No stats for him, but at Notre Dame, he played tight end, so he had some offensive yards. So that's what I have for you this week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great one. Bye-bye.